Hello, welcome back to the world of Solitude. I am so excited to be here today. I got something pretty special for you. If you're not following along with all the other Solidians, there's something going on. Yeah, something big. Now, we're doing this. Yeah, I'm not gonna, show you too much of what they did, but we're doing a challenge right now. It's their Acacia Cobble Challenge, and I'm super excited about it. And with that said, here are the rules. Well, first off, you can only use dirt, Acacia, and Cobblestone, and their variants. So, leaves, slabs, stairs, stuff like that. That all works. Now, just responding to the race, he was wondering if there's some lag. But anyhow, we have this challenge before us. Now, the only other stipulations, other than materials, is the size. Now, it can only be 16 by 16 and however tall we want. So, only 16 wide, 16 long, and then boom. You must be causing it then. Thanks, Race. Thanks for blaming it on me. Just me chilling over here, all by my lonesome. Yeah. Okay, so I want to get things started off pretty simple. So right here is our border. It can't cross it. And so this is our corner, of the build. That's as far out as it can go. So I want to make a little garage because what we're going to be making is like a little police station / jailhouse. And I want us placed for a cruiser, right? So what we're going to do is, since we can build right here, let's go one back. Let's take our slabs, build along like so. That was just a temporary. Go like this. I say we take it back. Let's go 1, 2. We'll have our wheel. Let's get rid of that torch. Yes, right. It's gonna be tight in here, but that's okay. I mean, there's not much we can do about that. I do have some stripped birch logs, or stripped acacia logs. Birch would, disqualify us, so let's, try our best to stay away from that. So this will be our little cruiser, right? Now, it's not, you're gonna be your stereotypical, police cruiser. We're gonna have it, like horse and buggy style. So we're gonna need some acacia doors. Let's go ahead. Let's make, not out of our stairs because we're going to be making stairs. So it doesn't help if I use them all, huh? Let's start by making, I don't know. I guess if we only need one gate, I'm not going to be using more than that. Then we're going to need some stairs. And the gate is going to go right here. This is like where you would attach like your leads. This is where the person, the driver is going to sit, like our police officer. And then we can go ahead, wrap this around just like so. I like this concept mainly because of the fact, it does kind of stick out a little bit. We need to rip those out. That way the wheels look like they're actually suspended on their own. There we go. And we can come back in. Finish this up. I think I'm gonna put some acacia trap doors right here, and that will allow it to be visible so that you can keep an eye on your prisoner. This is gonna be hard because I brought a bunch of grass blocks that we're gonna have to convert if I need to. Most of this build is gonna be built on top of dirt, and you're gonna just see the side of the dirt, so it's not gonna be too bad. And what do you guys think? I think that's kind of cool. We're gonna have our little draw. These would be, I don't know, like lights or sirens maybe. And then in the back, we have our little cage that holds the prisoner, so we'll be good. And then right here is where we one of the entrances to the building. We're gonna be showcasing the back side of the building, right, from over there. The front side is technically gonna be over here, and it is what it is. Now, we're gonna have it come in right about here. We'll have a double door, entering the building. We'll come in, I'll have a little desk, some stairs going up to the second floor to the cells, and then maybe up to the third floor where we'll have, maybe a yard, so that they can, have their daily activities. And yeah, so what we need to do is go ahead, grab some more acacia logs, and then we'll come in right, I'll say we'll start here. Right, this will be the corner. It'll come in by one block, basically. So we'll do that on each corner because we want to take up as much space as we can. Actually, yes, no, maybe so? Yes, 100%. Let's use up all the space that we can. I'm going to terraform that later. That way it's out of our way and it's not, I don't know. I just feel like it would look bad if we had part of our build covered in dirt. That's not supposed to be dirt. Granted, yeah, a lot of it's going to be dirt. Anyhow, enough rambling about that. We'll have that there. We'll come over, let's say here. Yeah, maybe one over. I might move this a little bit. So let's see here. Let's go. This is where our wall is going to be. So this is where stair, stair. Maybe come around 1, 2, wall. So I could come to here and then have this here. And then I could push this over by 1 block. Even if I went there, pushed it over by 1 block and then it'd be off the railing. And then it would look like it was just kind of, you know, snug in here, but it wasn't like grinding up against the fence over here. So that would be a lot nicer. So I will move that over. Not gonna do that with you guys, obviously, because you've already seen me build it once. You don't need to see me build it again. So there we go. That's gonna be the layout-ish, right? Now what's the walls gonna look like? What do you make walls out of in this? You know, when you only have dirt, cobble, and acacia. So let's take our dirt, our cobble, and of course our acacia. Most of the walls are actually going to be dirt, believe it or not. And so we'll start like so. Now we're going to come here, right? It's going to be like this. We're going to come down. We'll do one section of wall at a time just for, you know, ease of, well, self-preservation, I guess. And we'll come along just like so. This is going to take a couple different steps, honestly. And eventually this grass will turn back into dirt once we get stuff on top of it. Now, yeah, that's the wall. That's what it's going to look like, basically, in a sense. I mean, we're going to do some different stuff to it. Like, we're going to add some slabs here. I need to make some cobble slabs. So we'll bring those down. We'll bring down our trap doors as well. And for the sides, now let's actually get rid of this. Let's go ahead, pillar this up, because that is quite important for the wall. Now we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll come down, stair, 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 and one more. We'll run slabs all the way across, and slabs all the way across again. So just like that. This is basically the wall. Now we need to add some windows. So we'll add 1. Let's come in by 2 again. Actually, let's do it a little more frequent. You know, it's a nice even number. We can get away with individual windows. Just like, oh no, we can't. We'll start here then. And then we'll have like a, I don't know, a double in the center. Actually, that's gonna have to come in like so. How do I want to do this? Let's do a double. Why not? It's not a big deal. So let's go ahead, grab our slabs. And eventually we'll add like, you know, mossy cobble slabs, mossy cobble in the wall, stuff like that once we get everything in order. And then for here, we can just run along the top. And these are going to be our windows. So obviously, you don't want them very big and you don't want people escaping. So you got our bars, you know, they're barred up. And even if they were open, you can't get through them. So that's the important part. And there you go, there's a wall. Now basically, going to replicate that all the way around. And then we can move on to some decorations. Okay, so I'm glad I checked something. Now, these builds are supposed to be 16 by 16, right? Now, I think my plot was a little off, because let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I shrunk this wall by 1. And as you see, this is where the line was. So I'm really glad I checked. So we'll have to do this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My plot was 17 by 17 interior. All right, I'm glad I checked that because that's a disqualification. So we can move that in. Just like so. All right, so let's move on. I'm going to put in all the walls and the floor probably, and we'll get to it. Okay, so next up, you know, obviously I went put in the floor. I beat it up a little bit with some stairs. Looks decent. And next up, I'm thinking we'll do some crown molding, and we'll just do a little patch here just so you can see, because this will kind of like bring up into our floor. Now, I'm deciding, I think I'm actually going to rip this out. I think I want this to be cobble for a floor. I think that suits better for a floor, and we'll keep the acacia on the ceiling, because I think having both is a little too much. But basically the ceiling, this is exactly what I want. And then we'll have stairs go up here. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go up, go over by 1, come back, and we'll be on the second floor. And this will be like our spiral staircase basically right here. And that's going to be really nice. Now, basically all I'm going to do is put the ceiling in. I'm going to rip this out. Yeah, I was buying myself a little bit of time to see what I really wanted to do. But yeah, I definitely want this ripped out. So this is going to become cobble. Okay, so we got the staircase in, right? So we're going to be going up. You know, I did do the double layer floor ceiling. That way we have a different ceiling than our floor, so that looks really nice. This goes up and into the second floor. This is where we'll probably have our cells. And then this has to come up one more level. We'll have a third floor that's open. We'll have just probably like a room for the stairs. That way it's not open, sky accessed, open, you know? It'll look really nice. And then we can, you know, have a nice little, you know, dirt yard and maybe a tower. I'm thinking a tower. I think that'd be pretty cool. So obviously a lot of walls to put up. I still need to decorate the bottom ones, put in some windows. I did put in a door, but basically it's just going to be a lot of windows that are, you know, that one wide, one block in the center of 2 type deal. I really like that style. So, you know, just mirror that pretty much all the way around, put on the second floor. Then we'll decorate a little bit. We'll probably finish up the first floor and the second floor with the cells once I get the ceiling in on the second floor. Okay guys, it's day 2 for me and I'm feeling much better. Yesterday, I don't know why. There's something up. I have no clue what it was, but I just wasn't feeling it, right? So basically, you know, we got all of our levels in. I got little gates in. I like this idea, you know, that each level is sectioned off. You know, it just adds a heightened level of security feel, I guess. And then up here, we're going to work on this still. And then I need to put a roof in. You know, we're going to build up a little fence area right here coming up. And then a roof coming over probably to the second floor, like the height of the second floor here. And then it'll go down on a gradient. We'll put our buggy back in, fix up the floor down there. We need a tower. So it's all coming together quite well. It just needs a few more touches. Well, what do you guys think? Look at this tower. It's beautiful. I love the build, how it's coming along. I kind of want to do like a whole episode where I just remake this build. Same specs, except with different materials, and try to see how good I can make this build. I think it'd be pretty cool. We might actually end up putting a police station in our Nomian district, like our Nomian shopping district area. You know, we're putting a bank and a couple other things in there, so why not a police station? I think that'd be pretty cool. So this is where I plan to keep our prisoners. Now, I'm thinking a cell right here, just a little small one, and one in the back that's kind of bigger. You can fit a couple people in there type deal. I do need to fix up this window because it came in contact with our roof, so let's actually fix this real quick. Now, it shouldn't, I think I'm just going to close it up. I'll probably, let's get rid of that, and we'll bring this in one and seal it up. Voila, done. Nothing crazy. Now for our cells here, we have to do something a little different because these floors are on a half slab. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we'll do something, we'll kind of alternate what we're doing. So we'll come out, I'm thinking, to here, and then maybe there, and then on the in-betweens we'll do something like this. Now it's gonna be a little tricky to do, but then we'll come in on the innards. We're gonna put a door right here, so let's grab that real quick while it's fresh in the mind. We'll probably have to put a slab there. Yep. And then, you know, slabs on top of these if I can get there. Beautiful. And then on top, oh, not what I wanted. And then these can connect to the ceiling just like so. We'll kind of do like a little wrap that goes all the way around with our acacia here. And then what I'm thinking is we'll break out like this corner piece, bring it down just like so, that way it connects in nicely. We don't have that weird gap anymore. And I think these look pretty cool. You know, they're different. You know, you can see through them. We're not using iron bars or anything like that. You can see through them, but you can't get through it. That's the important part, is that you can't get through. So we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll leave probably a 2 gap, and we'll come in. May as well. Maybe we'll just do something like that. That way it looks solid on the bottom. There, what do we think? I moved the door over one, that way it's a little more symmetrical and we can get the pattern in more. I like it. There's nothing going to be in here. They're more just like holding tanks. It's not prison, it's jail. So, they're just temporarily here, I guess, or on small charges type deal. So, I like it. I love how these turned out. So this is like our holding cells done. If you haven't, I can't remember if I've shown you up here yet. I don't think I have since it's been done. We're not going to do anything up here. This is like where they would just come, for outdoor space, but it's still observed. They can't really go anywhere. You can jump 3 stories. Good luck with that. And then we got our bell tower / watch tower. And I like that thing. I think it turned out really nice. Especially with just the materials being used. I think it's wonderful, to be honest. So we got 3rd floor done. We got our 2nd floor done. And then we have our 1st floor. So down here, now we're not going to go too crazy. Now I'm thinking probably right here we'll put a desk, and this will be like the intake, or maybe I'll put it over here in the corner. I feel like we do need something here. We can always actually just put like a plant. Let's do that actually. I have some coarse dirt here, so we can go like this. I don't think I have everything on me, but you can get the gist of what I'm going for. So we'll go something like this. I'm going to need one more trapdoor, and then we'll put some acacia leaves on there. It'll be like a nice little bush. And then over here, we can do something a little fun. We can go ahead, let's put a chair here, and then we need a desk. So we'll go something, ooh, that's not a great chair. Maybe it'll just be a standing desk. Yeah, standing desk, sure. Let's go with that. So this is where you would be intake. I'll write a sign that says intake. And yeah, maybe we'll put one more plant over here just because it's like the front lobby. It's supposed to be kind of nice. And then down here, I'm half tempted to do this. Now, we can make a joke and, we could dig something down, right? Like a little staircase and like have like a hole in the wall, like tunneling. But if this was a bigger build, I definitely would go for it. But I don't feel like a 1st floor, right in the main lobby escape plan is, feasible. So, but I think that would be kind of cool. But I'm not going to do it. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to put in the last little details. We'll do a nice little, cam account view. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to have to say this looks fantastic. Look at this. I'm going to try my best not to show off all the other builds. I want you to go over to their channels and check them out yourself. So please go do so. Let me know what you think about theirs in the comments. But this one, I think, is up there. I think it looks pretty good, especially for what it is. It's not supposed to look, super pretty. It's supposed to look industrial, and I think I pulled that off. That's exactly what I was going for. So I believe it looks great. I love that tower on the back. I think that really pulls it together. If we take a look from here, this is ground level, what we were looking at earlier. I think it looks great. Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about, the outcome of what's going to happen. Can I close that door in a cam account? No, I can't. Okay. That would be a little cheaty if I could. But then we got, our cells, which look great. We got our little staircase that comes up. This looks awesome. Our bell. Yeah. I think it looks great. There's a couple builds on here. We got a couple more to go. So, guys, I would give you a face of me, but it's a cam account. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If not, leave a dislike if you did. Leave a like, and if you're not already, try to subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.